All right. Okay, so let's talk about a tricky situation that comes up in subtraction when we have to subtract from zeros, especially, look at this one. We have to go, we call this across zeros when we have to go across 1, 2, 3, like any number of zeros. So we're going to start over here. I mean, obviously we would be like, okay, can I do 0 minus 6? No. So can I borrow from here? No. Can I borrow from here? No. Can I borrow from here? Yes. So let's cross out the 4. The 4 is going to become a 3. Okay. Now I put the 1 that I borrowed here. This is, I need to work my way back. So I'm going to right away cross off this 10, make it a 9, and come back over there. 10. Cross off that 10, make it a 9, and then come here, and now I'm ready to subtract. Okay. So 10 minus 6 is 4. 9 minus 1 is 8, 9 minus 9 is 0, and 3 minus 2 is 1. So you can see once you have gone ahead and solved that, you actually, it's not that difficult of a problem, but it's just knowing how to handle it, okay? So let's look at this one. 1 minus 0 is 1. So now we have our 0. We can't subtract from there or there. So let's go all the way over to the 2. Cross out the 2, make it a 1. And now we've got 10, cross it out, make it a 9, 10, and we're good. We don't need to cross that one out because that's where we are. 10 minus 2 is 8, 9 minus 7 is 2, and then one minus 5. Can we do that, guys? No, we cannot. So in this time, let's just, can you do me a favor? This was a teacher mistake. So can we just turn this into a 0? Can you do that for me? So 1 minus 0 is 1. You could tell I had to put my thinking cap on that one because I was surprised. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and try this next one. So 0, we have zeros all the way down. So we just go, we know we're going to need to borrow. So let's go ahead, turn this 5 into a 4. And now think about it. What are we going to do? This is a 10, but we're not subtracting there yet. So we're going to turn it to a 9. 10, turn it to a 9. 10, turn it to a 9. Okay, and now we're over here, and it's going to be 10. Okay, so just take a look. Stop watching me for a second. Take a look at your paper, and you can just see, it's a pattern, right? Because every time we borrow, we're borrowing 10 from the other place. So 10 minus 6 is 4. 9 minus 1 is 8. 9 minus 9 is 0. 9 minus 2 is 7. And 4 minus 4, 0. We'll count back 1, 2, 3. There is our comma. So our answer is 7,000. Whoa! Sorry. Okay, let's go over to this one. So again, we look, we're going to have to borrow. So let's start. So 9 becomes an 8. 10, cross it out. Make it a 9. Write our 1, 10, cross it out, make it a 9. 10, cross it out, make it a 9, and now this one is a 10. So 10 minus 7 is 3. 9 minus 6, 3. 9 minus 9, 0. 9 minus 3 is 6. And 8 minus 5 is 3. Count back 1, 2, 3. So we're just trying to make sure we understand really well what to do when we have a bunch of zeros that we have to work with. Okay, let's look down here. 5 minus 2 is 3. So now we have our 0. So let's look. Let's go ahead and borrow from here. So the 1, we're going to borrow from the first place we see that has a number. So this is now a 0. This one is going to become a 10. So 10 becomes a 9, right? 10, 9, and then 10. Oh, I don't have to do that. So just keep it 10. It's got a fashion statement, right? 10 minus 8 is 2. 9 minus 6 is 3. 9 minus 9 is 0. 0 minus 5. We can't do it. Oh, so we got to borrow again. Oh my goodness. This problem is crazy. So cross out the 4, make the 4 a 3. And now this is a 10. So now we can work. 10 minus 5 is 5. and then 3 minus 2 is 1. Okay, so let's count back. 1, 2, 3. So our answer is 150,323. All right, on to the next. Okay, 1 minus 0 is 1. So let's count back. 1, 2, so I don't know why I'm counting. That's fine. So we need to borrow from here. So this 9 is going to become an 8. This is a 10. Cross it out. Make it a 9 because we got to borrow to get back over to here. 10, 9, and then 10. 10 minus 2 is 8. 9 minus 7 is 2. 9 minus 5 is 4. 8 minus 3 is 5. And then 5 minus 2 is 3. Let's count back. 1, 2, 3. So these are all our problems. So let's switch over to the ones we're going to write ourselves that are word problems. So we have to watch for all the stuff I've been talking to you about in these place value videos. So we're going to make sure we leave enough space above and below and that we line up our digits. Okay. So Andy has 530,024 points at the end of his video game. Sheila has 294,934 points. How many more? Remember, that is a hint that we are doing subtraction. How many more points does Andy have than Sheila? So let's write out 500, and this time I'm going to leave a little more space in between my digits. Remember in the addition video I got a little too scrunched up. So 530,024 minus 294,934. Okay? So 4 minus 4 is 0, no big deal. 2 minus 3 I cannot do. So let's borrow from the 0. Can we borrow from the 0? No. So let's go all the way over to the 3. Cross it out, make it a 2. This will be 10, 9, and then this one is 10. So why don't we go ahead and cross it out so we don't get confused. 10. So 10, it becomes a 10, and then we have to borrow again. So that'll become a 9. Okay? So now this is 12. 12 minus 3 is 9. 9 minus 9 is 0. 9 minus 4 is 5. 2 minus 9 I can't do. So now I'm going to borrow from this 5. So 5 becomes a 4, right? And then this becomes 12. 12 minus 9 is 3. And then 4 minus 2 is 2. So we need to rewrite that number, 235,090. And then that question asked us about points. Okay? All right, let's go ahead. Look at this next one. John's goal is to raise $50,000 for the food bank. So far, he has raised $13,055. How much more does he need to raise to reach his goal? So we know this is subtraction because we're trying to figure out how much more or the difference between the two amounts. So his goal is to raise $50,000. And he already has raised $13,055. So 1, 3, 0, 5, 5. You're going to make sure your commas are lined up and that all your digits are in the right place. Let's go ahead and write our subtraction sign. Okay. All right. 0 minus 5. Can we do it? No. So can we borrow from here? No. Can we borrow from here? No. Can we borrow from here? No. So now we're going to borrow from there. So we put our 4. This is a 10. That becomes a 9. 10, 9, 10, 9, 10. So now this is 5 because 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 minus 5 is 4. Okay. 9 minus 0 is 9. 9 minus 3 is 6. And 4 minus 1 is 3. Let's rewrite over here. 36,945. And he was talking about money. So remember, you can write your dollar sign next to it. You can write dollars underneath. That's your choice. All right. On Friday night, 12,004 people attended a concert. On Saturday, 9,854 people attended. What is the difference between the number of people attending Friday night and the number of people attending Saturday? So let's write our first number, 12,000. Leaving nice big spaces. If you don't have enough space, you need to pause and erase. minus 9,854. Draw our line. Okay. 4 minus 4 is 0. Now, can we subtract 0 minus 5? No. Can we borrow from here? No. So this 2 will become a 1. 10 becomes a 9, and then 10 right there. Okay, I'll give you a second to make sure you caught up. 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 minus 8 is 1. 1 minus 9 I cannot do. So now let's cross out that 1. It's going to be a 0. This is 11. 11 minus 9 is 2. 0 minus, remember, anytime that we have blank space, there can be a 0 up there. So 0 minus 0 is 0. Count back 3. 1, 2, 3. So our answer is 2,150. And then our question was, what is the difference between the number of people? So it would be 2,150 people.